Hello everyone. This is lesson 3 of marketing, and in this lesson, we are still in definitions and we are going to talk about Maslow. Um, how can I go to next page? Hold on. Okay. I'm Said from Chelire.com, and you can change the subtitle if you want in other languages, and PDF of this file and PowerPoint of this file is available on my website Chelire.com. Let me highlight it for you. This is the website. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to highlight it from this lesson to next lessons. Okay. You can you can find it in Chelire.com, and you can actually come in lesson 3 page, so you can download the file, you can leave comments, and please subscribe to the channel if you're interested, so you can inform that every new video coming. And that's it. Let's start it. List of the topics that we are going to cover in this lesson are: first one is who is Maslow, and what is Maslow's hierarchy, then Maslow's hierarchy in marketing, then different shapes of Maslow's hierarchy and Maslow's rules, and market theory and Maslow. Let's go to the next page, please. How can I go to next page? Okay. Who is Maslow, first of all? This guy is Maslow, Abraham Harold Maslow or Maslow, I don't know the real pronunciation of the name. It don't matter actually right now, but he born in 1908, so it's more than 100 years ago. But what did he said? The most important thing that he said and he created was his hierarchy. This is the main hierarchy that he had. He says that we have different needs, and but we can categorize these needs in 5 stages. First stage is physiological. It's about our breathing. We need food, we need water, we need sex, we need sleep, we need um, other things. I cannot read this one. I don't know what it is. But these needs are what we actually need, something we need to live. We need for living. That this is our first stage of needs, first floor of needs. Okay, we call each one of these stages a floor. My handwriting is awful. I know it. Okay, a floor, second floor, third floor, fourth, and fifth floor. So these are all floors. Actually, we call it floor because we want to address them with something. So first floor is our main needs. This is what we need to still be alive. One of them is sleep. If we don't sleep, we're not going to be alive. We're gonna die. After we actually we fulfill these needs, we need something else. This is the second floor. We need safety. We need security of body, employment, resources, morality, the family, health, and property. We need these kind of safetiness. The third floor is love or belonging. We need friendship, family, and sexual intimacy. And fourth floor is esteem, self-esteem, respect by others. This is important. Respect by others, achievement, confidence, respect by others and of others. And the fifth floor is self-actualization. This one is more about moral values. Actually, some people want to achieve gods. I don't know, these kind of values. So this is what Maslow's hierarchy is. Okay, that was the Maslow's hierarchy that he said, but in marketing, we need to change them a little. We need to actually, we need to work on it to create something for ourselves. So, what is Maslow's hierarchy in marketing? We need to change something a little so we can use it in marketing. First floor is what we need to live, like food, like water. Second floor is what we need to continue living. So in this stage, we need working somewhere, we need, but not for us, sometimes for our business. Look, this is the difference. This hierarchy is for people. Maybe we are talking about our business. And in our business, we need something to continue living. For example, your business needs something to live. What does it need? It needs a factory. Right? Okay. What does he need to continue living? Without a factory, this business is going to die. So you got nothing. For example, you need a shop. I cannot write it. Forget about it. You need a shop to um, start living. Without a shop, you're gonna die because there's nowhere else you can sell your product. But what else do you need to continue living? Maybe you need um, tools, some tools that are irreplaceable. Not irreplaceable. Some tools that are replaceable, and some of them are irreplaceable. But you need some tools. Then what do you need? What else do we need? People need social. People have social needs. I messed up, man. Look. Okay. To continue living, then please, for God's sake. Okay. Then we need social needs. Social needs is connection. We need to connect to other people. Do you remember in previous lessons we talked about Facebook? I said that 100 years ago we didn't need Facebook. And I said that needs are not going to change in time. So if we need something right now, we needed it in 100 years ago. And it was a question. So why do we use Facebook right now? Why do you need Facebook right now? Facebook is not a this is not what we need. It's not it's a tool. We need connection. And this is our third level of need. Without Facebook, we are not going to die. Our living are not going to be um, affected. But this is our social needs. We need to connect to other people. We need to. I'm talking about just people who have account in Facebook to find friends. I'm not talking about businesses in Facebook. They are going to come back again. But this is what we need in social needs. So Facebook is here for some people. Then we have esteem needs. Self-esteem. This is esteem. Self-esteem, confidence, achievement, respect by others, respect of others. This is what is going to be in this floor. And this is the most wonderful floor that we are going to care and we are going to talk. This is so important. This floor is important as hell. So, and there is a fifth floor. We don't give importance about it. Why? Because this floor is not important for us. Nobody can make money from this part. Maybe some people can do it, but actually, this is not what we can um, in normal life make money because this is about like achieving to God. He wants to. praying. Somebody wants to pray. You cannot still pray. You say that you have to pay me money to pray. You have to pay me money to pray different. This is not something we want to work on. But in businesses, this one can be an anchor. Anchor, please. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Okay. This one can be an anchor. We are going to talk about this one in future. Remember that this lesson is so important because you are going to learn a lot. So, um, do you remember we talked about Facebook? Okay, let's draw our new faces in this slide. So, do you remember we talked about Facebook? We said that Facebook is here, right? But it's not right. It's wrong. Facebook is not here. Facebook can be in all of these four stages. It depends. There are some people who are selling their product just on Facebook platform. For them, Facebook is here. There are some people who have websites and they are using Facebook to find new customers. For them, website Facebook is here. And there are some people like us, like me, for example, um, that I create a personal Facebook account to find my friends and to be connected with them. For me, Facebook is here. And there are some businesses that say we actually don't need Facebook, or we create something to say that between all these businesses that they don't have Facebook, we do have Facebook, so you can trust us. We want to create a Facebook page to actually gain more trust, not gain trust, gain more trust. So for them, maybe Facebook is here, maybe it's here, maybe it's here. Look, what I'm saying is that everything in the world can be in any of these stages. So Facebook can be in any floor. Um, so we talked about Facebook, but let's talk about something else. For a normal human, where does food goes? Food. We need something to eat so we can stay alive. But imagine you are going to have lunch. You are going to have lunch today. Which floor is your lunch? Actually, you are satisfying a need, but in which floor? Apparently, I think that most of all are agree that we are going to um, satisfy the first floor of need, but that's not kind of right. Look, maybe you are eating food. You can be alive with like eating just an, the most awful food in the world. For example, you don't like hamburger, you don't like burger, but you are so hungry. You are hungry to death. You are starving. You say that if I don't eat anything right now, I'm gonna die. So you're going to eat burger that time, don't you? You hate pizza, but you are going to eat it. I mean, we all love pizza. With all due respect, I said, imagine that you. So, um, so where does it go? Does it go here? Yes. If you are going to use the food to stay alive, it's going to be here. But but let's talk about even you love pizza. You are eating a food that you are so love it and you feel so good when you're going to eat it. Do you just satisfying this need? No, you are satisfying this need too. you eat and you continue living. You actually satisfy the first floor, that you need something to eat to stay alive, and you are satisfying this need too. You love pizza, and you're going to satisfy this need because you feel better. Some of our feeling stay in this stage. Some of our feelings are in this stage. And imagine that you are going to eat pizza with someone you want to work with. And you say, um, for example, you got a friend called Jack. This is Jack. And you say, hey, Jack, come here on the table. We are going to eat pizza and talk about business. So you are satisfying this need, and you are satisfying this need too. And you are satisfying this need too. Because you eat it and you are going to be alive, you are going to continue living, you need employment, you're going to satisfy this need, and you're going to have a connection with this guy. You're going to satisfy this need too. But imagine you are a guy, and this is not Jack, this is Rose with cute hairs, and kind of she's beautiful. So you're going to ask her for marriage. This is a table. This is you. This is someone you love. Okay? So, where do you ask her for marriage? Imagine you are going to ask her in a restaurant. You're not going to ask her in any kind of restaurant. You're going to ask her in the best restaurant in the town. You're going to take her there. Then you're going to say that, will you marry me or not? So, why you are going to take her in the best restaurant? This is what I'm talking about. You are going to look. This meeting could be in the worst restaurant of town, the cheapest restaurant of town, but you're not going to do it there. You're going to do it here because you want to say, I'm different. And this day is different. This is not a normal day. I'm not a normal guy. I'm someone different. I'm going to take you there to make you a great feeling, not because of the food. Maybe the food is awful, because of the name of restaurant, because of the price of the restaurant, because of the environment of the restaurant. Look, we all know some restaurants that they have awful food, or not awful, and normal food, like just normal. You're gonna eat that in any kind of restaurant in the town, in the city. But we are going to go there because they are famous. They are brands. Branding is for this stage. So be, you are going to continue living. You're going to do it with just a piece of bread, but you're going to eat the best food of the city in the best restaurant. This is what I'm talking about. This part is so important. So you take in her to the best restaurant to feed this need. So let me clean it up a little. So here we are. Still, you are here, and Rose is here too. Rose. Okay. So you're going to now you understand that these stage of needing, these stage of um, Maslow, Maslow hierarchy is sorry, I forgot the name of this shape. Maslow triangle is this, and you can be in any stages, but in this example, you satisfy this need in this floor. Another example, you want to buy a car. Why do you want to buy a car? Because you want to go somewhere. You're going to have two choices. Let me clean it up again. Okay. You're going to have two choices. One is like this awful car made by me, that this car is just moving. Like, this is like the worst car ever. Look at the design. Maybe it just don't move either. So you're going to use a car to move. This car moves, and this is going to satisfy this level of need, or this level. Okay, but you want a car. Maybe you want the best Benz product. You say that I want a BMW. I want a mm, I want the best car in my country. So any car can fulfill the base floor, the base of these floors. And this one would be ticked, ticked, and ticked. But what about this floor? This is a floor that is never going to be ticked. Why? Because there is a word called desire. Desire is in this level, in this stage. There is no end for your desire. There is no limit for your desire. You're gonna move by this car, but you want Benz. But what about next year? Next year there would be a new car. You want that car too. What about the year after that? You want a new car too. So there is no limit for desire. This stage is what we are going to focus on. You as a marketer, me as a marketer, we are going to think about these stages. We have a restaurant and we are the marketer of the restaurant. We should think that what stage of need we are going to answer. We are a restaurant, so we are going to answer this stage of need. But how we can answer these stages after that? Okay, as a restaurant, how we can satisfy other needs? If Jack and Rose come to our restaurant, how we can achieve to fulfill this need? This is our duty, and this is the hard part. This is what we are going to think. This is what and how we should think. So we talked about needs, and this is this is Maslow's uh, hierarchy. Okay, this is Maslow's shape in normal Maslow's shape, but it's not always normal. Sometimes, and in most countries, the Maslow hierarchy is like this. For some people, this yellow part is less than this, then is red one, and this is the biggest. For some people, this is the biggest one. For some people, like, the shape is different for some people. Maybe for some people, this is the biggest. For some people in Africa, in poor countries, in countries like you saw in TV, there are this one is the main. Actually, for them, this is exactly how it is the hair carry for them. But for example, for you, maybe your social need is the most important need in your life. And maybe for others, they have satisfied all these needs in their lives, and the main needs of them is this one. So the hair care is not going to be hair care forever for everyone. And it's not maybe for actually for some people it's like this one. And there's a sad part in bad countries. Sometimes it's like this one. Maybe some people don't the songs. Look, this I'm talking about the um, country, not the person. But some persons are like this. Some people are like this. They have a big amount of need to live, and they have a big amount of need to self actualization. Um, have you ever seen poor people who are going to do something big and moral for their country, for their religion? Yeah. This shape is actually what some religious people may look like, and some others may look like. They need something to eat. They don't have anything to eat, but they are going to die for their religion. And this is going to be the shape. I'm not talking that this is good or bad or whatever. I'm not judging, and I'm not talking about it because it's not my business. Just trying to explain how Maslow's hierarchy is going to work for them. Okay, so now there are. Come on, what is this? Go on. So, and now we are going to talk about rules of Maslow. There are some rules in Maslow's hierarchy. First rule is that in normal situation, we go from 1 to 5. In normal situation, we are going to go from 1 to 5. Okay, so let me clean it up. And what we say that it was in normal situation, we are going to go this way. First, look, if you are hungry, so hungry, imagine you're in desert or you're in your room and in last 48 hours you had eaten nothing. You had nothing to eat and you are starving. You're starving to death. So what are you going to do? Are you going to think about your relationship and your actually um, are you going to think about your employment? No, you just think about living. Okay. So if this one is not fulfilled, this one is not completed, you're not going to get to this one, you're not going to get to this one, and this one. Ah, actually, I'm not talking about this one. This is out of our league. So um, after you've answered and satisfied this one, you're going to go to second floor, and this one is this. Then you're going to go to third floor. Maybe you want some chocolates. Chocolates is here. You need to eat some chocolate because it's fun. You need to go to cinema. This one is here. And um, after all of this, you're going to answer this need. But it's in normal situation. Now, imagine that you are in a restaurant with your fiance in the best restaurant of the city, so you are answering this need, and suddenly you feel that earthquake is coming, and the building um, is shaking. So, what are you going to do? What is going to happen? Everything is going to come down to this level. Everything is going to come down to first floor. So in normal situation, everything is going to go up like this, but in some kind of situation, suddenly everything is going to come down. So this is our normal situation. Let's go to find the second row. The second one, as I told you before, you can answer your need in the main level or in another level. We talked about food, we talked about moving, like buying a car. You can answer your need in the same level. This is the first level of your need. You can answer it in the same level, or you can answer it in other level. And rule number 3 is desire. There is no limit for desire. Your motivation of life is desire. and you can work on desire a lot in your businesses, in any one business. You can work on desire, and I want to insist on it, emphasize on it, work on it, work on it, work on it. This is the most interesting and important um, thing that is in our life as a marketer, actually. So after these rules, we're going to talk about marketer duty with Maslow. First of all, you should find the main need that your company can answer. Second, you're going to know how you are going to answer this need in main level or in another flow. And third one, act as you decided. Um, Imagine that you are going to buy cell phones. These days, no one is going to buy cell phones for for the base level. Why we buy a cell phone? To connect in level 3. No, there are some people who are going to buy it in the level 3. So listen to me. You're going to let's go back to the. That's it. Okay. So imagine you want to buy a smartphone. You want to buy a phone. Imagine this is a phone, and you want to buy it. This is like a bomb. Okay. Imagine that you want to buy a phone. This is a smartphone, or this is a phone. Why are you going to buy it? Why you need a phone? You need a phone to connect to other people. You need a phone to um, connect to the internet. You need it to watch videos. You need it to record voices, or you need to take photos. I don't know. Imagine that you have no money. You know that you have you are out of your job and you don't have a phone and you are going to buy it right now, but your money is so low. So what kind of mobile phone are you going to buy? The cheapest one. Why? Because this mobile phone answers your main needs. You can call and you can send text. This is what you need. So you are going to answer this need in this level. But imagine that you got a lot of money. You are going to buy the best phone of each brand. Maybe you buy the last version of iPhone, last version of Samsung, I don't know, last version of another brand. If you want to say I'm different, if you want to say what I have is different, what does iPhone is and what does iPhone say to you? It says that you buy me and you are different. You're different from others. iPhone is working on this. Apple brand is working on this level. So there is no limit for it. Okay, so as we talked, your job as a marketer is to find the need that your company can answer. Then you are going to answer the need and how you are going to do it in main level or other floors and act as you need. I suggest you to find if you can answer the need in fourth floor, do it. And that's it. This was the final slide of this lesson. This was lesson 3, one of the longest ones, I think. And in this lesson, we talked about Maslow. We talked about everything about it. So you can contact me by hi@chelire.com. Please don't forget to subscribe the video. And if you have any further question, you can comment below, or you can come to our website. There is a call me place. You can find me there. That's it. Take care.